Good morning still. We're getting started here in Goldsboro. Game 2 of today's contest pool play as your Canes look to take on the Beast NC Black 14U. Canes finish up the first game of the day 20-4 in 4 innings. Your starting pitcher, Ander, went 3 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. He threw 62 pitches, 30 were strikes, facing 17 batters. Your defensive alignment as we get ready to go here. Leading off on the mound will be number 12, Mason Brown. His battery mate behind the plate will be Bryson. Third base will be Jake. Shortstop will be Eli. Second will be Davis. First base will be Reed. Moving left to right, Lucas in left, Jeremiah in center, and Mackay starting off the outfield in right field. This is game 2 of the day. After today's game, we'll wait and see if the other games play and then seed, and we'll find out where we seed for tomorrow's contest. Getting started here, number 3 steps up to the plate for the Beast. Number 12, Mason towing the rubber. Lefty-righty matchup to start things off. First pitch of the game coming down the pipe. And here we go. We're all set to go here. First pitch. Fouled off. 0-1 the count. Oh, the count as Mason toes the rubber. He comes set. The 0-1 offer. Breaking ball just misses outside. 1-1's the count. The 1-1. That'll miss in the dirt. 2-1's the count. Again, if you were with us for game 1, off and on raining all through game 1. So any ball that hits the turf is going to be wet. Turfed infield, natural grass outfield, the 2-1 offer upcoming. Drills it into left field. It'll drop. Lucas picks it up for a single to lead things off here in the top of the first. Looks like Lucas slipped a little bit out there in left field. That grass is wet out there, so that'll put a runner at first. Reed holding him on. That's going to bring up number 14 for the Beast. He'll step in from the left side. Lefty-lefty matchup here as runner gets his lead at first. Mason looks in, gets his sign and comes set. Reed holding the runner. Pick attempt to first, just does get back. As we get set. Runner with a shorter lead this time. Mason looks in, gets a sign, checks the runner at first, comes set. Pitch home. Yeah, he went around on it for a strike. Runner takes off on the passed ball. So 0-1 the count. Runner scoots down to second. No balls, 1 strike. Runner with his lead at second. Eli holding him on. Pitch home, misses low. Good stop by Bryson behind the plate. 1-1's the count. Eli holds the runner. Mason takes a look, comes set. Eli bounces. Pitch home, misses low. 2-1's the count. The 2-1. Went around, got him on the off speed. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Got him on the off speed for a strikeout, 1 away. That'll bring up number 99. He'll step in from the right side. Runner at second, 1 away here in the top of the first. Steps off, moves the runner back. Davis checking in behind the runner. He'll bounce off, pitch home, misses low for a ball. 1-0's the count. Talking to him about his pickoff attempt to second, which there's nothing wrong with it. 1-0's the count. It's a late talk to about that, too. Pops it up, right field. Mackay ranges to his left. He'll make the grab. Runner tags, takes off, and he'll advance to third on the tag up, excuse me. So runner advances to third. They're in scoring position, 90 feet away, 2 away. This will bring up number 34 for the Beast as he steps in from the right side. Lefty-righty matchup here. First pitch, off speed, drops in there for a strike. 0-1's the count. Channeling his inner Greg Maddox, catches the outer part of the plate. The 0-1. Another off speed, misses low. 1-1's the count. The 1-1. Down the third base line, but foul. 1-2 the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner threatening at third. And the 1-2 offer. Misses low. Bryson keeps it in front of him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the first. Takes a look at the runner at third. Jake steps over to hold him on. He'll bounce off, pitch home, off speed, pops it up. Could be trouble. It's going to sell out of play. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes here. The 2-2. Down the first base line, but foul. So this will be about the 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Off speed, pops it up. Davis ranging over, makes the grab for out number 3. They leave one stranded. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Goldsboro. You're watching Canes Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back to Goldsboro. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Beast leave one stranded. Leading things off this half inning, same batting order as the last game if you were with us. Number 5, Mackay will start things off. Number 13, Jake, awaits on deck. The Beast look to start a lefty as well, so we got 2 lefties going this game. As the misting rain just doesn't seem to want to go away and is still hanging around here with us. Mackay will dig in from the right side to get things going here. First pitch coming in from the Beast. In there, low for a ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. That'll catch the inside, says Blue. That'll even it up, 1-1. One ball, one strike, pitch home. Sells high, 2-1's the count. The 2-1. Breaking ball sells high and outside. Mackay with a 3-1 count, hitter's count here in the bottom of the first. The 3-1. In there for a strike. And that'll work to count full. Full count, Mackay, the leadoff batter, payoff pitch. And foul tipped into the mid for strike 3. That'll bring up number 13, Jake, and put number 10, Eli, on deck. Jake digs in from the right side. Lefty-righty matchup here. Nobody on, one away. First pitch in. Breaking ball. Misses for a ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Calls a strike on the inside. Right on the inner part of the plate. The 1-1. Roasted to the shortstop. Shortstop pumps once, fires across the field for out number 2. That'll bring up number 10, Eli Suggs. Eli digs in from the right side. 2 away, nobody on. Calls a strike in the upper part of the zone. 0-1's the count. Little toe tapper. Pitcher gloves, throws across. First baseman off the bag. He'll reach on a single. That puts a runner at first for number 3, your catcher, Bryson. Bryson will look down the third base line as well as Eli from first. Get their sign from Coach Neely. 2 away. Bryson digs in from the right side. Lefty looks in, gets his sign, comes set, checks the runner at first. Pitch home. Strokes that one into left center. That's going to drop for a base hit. Eli's thinking 3. He's going to hold up wisely there at second. So Bryson with the single puts 2 runners on here with 2 away. And we will have a runner for the catcher here. And that'll put Jake at first. As Bryson comes in off the base hit. Maddox will step up with number 2, Lucas, on deck. Runners at first and second, 2 away here. Second baseman checks in behind Eli. Both runners get their sign. Pitcher comes set. He'll check the runner at second. Bounces off. Pitch home. Right down the third base line and foul by inches foul. I mean, that was foul by about 3 inches. 0-1 the count. Runners with their leads. First baseman, second baseman holding their respective runners on. Pitcher looks in. He's got his sign as he comes set. The 0-1. Misses in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. That'll even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Pops it up. Second baseman ranging back. And he'll make the grab for out number 3. Well, they'll leave two stranded, as we go to the top of the second. 0-0 your score. You're watching Canes East-Neely Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, we go to the top of the second. No score here in Goldsboro. Defensively, I believe Maddox will go to left field. Outside of that, everything else remains the same. Pitch in from Mason, popped up, foul, and out of play. 0-1's the count. Ooh, and that about took out a baby over there being held by Dad. 0-1 the count. Leadoff batter this half inning. Pitch home. Off speed, right up the middle for a base hit. As the rain continues to fall here in Goldsboro. So leadoff batter on. That'll bring up number 19 for the Beast. Runner with his lead at first. Pick attempt. Slip. Just did get back in time. Pitch home. Misses low for a ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Chases it, comes up empty. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike as the rain really starts to fall here. Comes up empty again. Throw down to second. Not in time. Yeah. Time called as a foul ball came on the field. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second on the steal. Comes up empty, strike 3.
1 down.
So with 1 away and a runner at second, that's going to bring up number 4 for the Beast. Pitch home. Chases 1 low. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch home. And that one just sailed out of his hands with the rain that we've got coming in here. One. Misses low. That one will kick away. Runner will advance on the pass ball, and this is going to be something to have to deal with here with all the rain that's coming in right now. Wet turf, wet baseballs, wet everything here. Two balls, 1 strike, runner in scoring position. Batter digs back in. So 2 balls, 1 strike, some pretty decent rain coming in right now. The 2-1. Comes up empty, strike 2. 2-2 to count. Mason comes set for the 2-2 offer. Strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts, 2 away, runner at third. That's going to bring up number 16. Another righty steps in from the right side. Some of the heaviest rain we've seen all day so far. In there for a strike, 0-1's the count. And he's going to ask for a new baseball here. So no balls, 1 strike. Looking to leave 1 stranded here. He's got his sign. He comes set, the 0-1 offer. Chases 1 high for strike 2. Mason trying to keep his hands dry out there. The 0-2. Oh. And caught him sleeping. Steals home.
You gotta be talking right there, okay, Jake?
And the Beast jump on the board, 1-0. Has caught the Canes sleeping in the field. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 away. The 1-2. Backhand by Eli. He's got to throw across the field. Got him. 4 out, number 3. So they scoot one across, catching the Canes sleeping. 1-0 your score. We go to the bottom of the second. You're watching Canes baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back as we go to the bottom of the second. Beast NC Black push one across, catching the Canes sleeping. Lucas to start things off. That one misses for a ball. 1-0's the count. Decent rain coming in now. We got some heavy rain coming in at 1 o'clock. So hoping to be out of here by then. The 1-0. Comes up empty on that one. 1-1's the count. Number 11, Davis, awaits on deck. Another changing of the baseballs here. The 1-1. Off speed, misses outside. 2-1's the count. The 2-1 offer. Drills that one into left center. That's going to drop for a base hit. And Lucas Neely gets things started this half inning with a base knock of his own. And that's going to bring up Davis Whitley and put Mason Brown on deck. So Davis looks down to third base line, gets his sign from Coach Neely. Lucas does the same at first. First baseman holding him on. The lefty looks in, gets his sign, comes set, checks the runner at first. Pitch home. Shows bunt, pulls it back for a strike. 0-1's the count.
There you go, D-Whit. He likes him inside.
Davis digs back in. Lucas with a small lead at first. Sails high and swings and fouls it off. Top part of the zone. 0-2's the count.
Go, Davis. You got this.
Davis finds himself with a 0-2 hole. Runner at first. Pitch. Pops it up, right field. Right fielder ranging in to make the grab, and he does for out number 1. That'll bring up number 12, Mason Brown, runner at first, 1 away. That'll put number 7, Ander, on deck. Mason looks down to third base line, gets his sign. He digs in from the left side. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Calls a strike on the inner half. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. That'll miss in the dirt. Even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitcher looks in, gets his sign. Lucas with his lead at first. The 1-1 offer. That'll miss low and away. Lucas, good secondary, retreats back. 2-1's the count. Time called for a baseball change here. And we're going to be dealing with rain off and on up until the end of the game when it really starts to throw down here. The 2-1. Sails high for a ball. 3-1 the count. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. He'll step off. As we look to do it again here. The 3-1. Sails high, ball 4. Mason will reach with a base on balls. And we'll have a courtesy runner come in. And that'll put Davis at first. 1 away, runners at first and second. That's going to bring up number 7, Ander. Ander looks in, gets his sign. Nobody covering at second. Lucas with a decent lead. Pitcher steps off. That'll move him back. Shortstop checking in behind Lucas. Pitch home. That'll miss for a ball. 1-0's the count. Number 8, Jeremiah, waits on deck. Pitcher comes set, the 1-0. In there for a strike on the outer half. That'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lucas Neely at second, Davis Whitley at first. 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Canes trail by 1. That'll catch the bottom part of the zone for a strike. 1-2's the count. Pitcher comes set, the 1-2 offer. Ball sails high. That'll even the count, 2-2. This game 2 here in Goldsboro in pool play today for the Canes. First game for the East-Neely Black. The 2-2. Sails high, kicks back. Both runners stay. Now it's worked to count full. So Anders worked it to a full count here in Goldsboro with 1 away, 2 runners on. Pitcher toes the rubber. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Full count, payoff pitch. That'll miss low and away, ball 4, and that'll work the bases loaded. And that's going to bring up number 8, Jeremiah. And time is called on the field.
Hey, guys, 1 out. Anything in there, we're tagging.
As the coach will come out and have a talk with his infield and his pitcher. That puts Lucas at third, Davis Whitley at second, and Ander at first. 1 away here, bottom of the second. Beast lead 1-0 here in Goldsboro. And meeting's over with, so we look to keep it going here. Jeremiah will dig in from the right side. He looks down the third base line. Base is juiced. That ball missed. 1-0's the count. Jeremiah digs back in. 1 ball, no strike. Pitch home. In there for a strike on the inner half. 1-1's the count. Lucas 90 feet away, tying run. Here in the early goings. It's the Canes trail by 1. The 1-1 offer. Fouls it straight back. 1-2's the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Number 33, Reed, due up on deck. Jeremiah digs in. He's in the hole, 1-2. Pitcher shakes off his first sign, likes his second, comes set, the 1-2. Fouls it back. Stay alive, 1-2 count remains. Canes threatening with bases loaded and 1 away here, looking to push 1 across at least. Jeremiah digs in. The 1-2. 2 to third baseman, throws it home. Just got the out, barely. Bases remain loaded. So Jeremiah reaches on a fielder's choice. Base is still juiced. 1-0 your score. Number 33 steps up to the plate.
Here we go.
Reed digs in, top of the lineup. Number 5, Mackay, waits on deck. That's going to be Joe. Great grab by the second baseman. Diving grab for out number 3. They leave 3 stranded, 1-0 your score. We go to the top of the third. You're watching Canes East-Neely Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back to Goldsboro. Top of the third, we go. 1-0 your score as the Canes left three stranded by great play by the second baseman for the Beast, diving and making the grab. Kept at least one run from scoring. Maddox will go to third. Eli's at short. Lucas at second. Reed at first. Looks like Ander in right. Jeremiah in center and Mackay in left. Mason still towing the rubber. His battery mate still Bryson behind the plate. First pitch in this inning. Misses low for a ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Misses low and inside. 2-0 to count. Pops it up. Lucas ranging back. Could be trouble. Looking for it. That'll drop for a base hit. And a single. Runner at first. That'll bring up number 32 for the Beast. 1 on, nobody out here. Pick attempt. Did he get him? Not in time. Pitch home. Misses low. 1-0's the count. One ball, no strikes. Toe tapper down the third base line. Foul. Maddox says, I'll take it either way. Good throw from Maddox. Solid rocket from one corner to the other. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Pick attempt. Just does get back. One ball, 1 strike. Right field, Ander on the run. And that'll drop. Base hit. And just gets in. And that moves 2 runners into scoring position. Nobody out here in the top of the third. And time called while coach wants to have a talk with his batter. So just a couple plays not going the Canes' way so far in the top of the third here. You got to imagine they're thinking bunt here. Sails high for a ball. 1-0's the count. So 1 ball, no strikes. In there. That'll even the count. 1-1. Look like it's cutter there, maybe. The 1-1 offer. As that one misses. 2-1. No advancement from the runners. Time called. Two balls, 1 strike. Canes still looking for their first out. The 2-1. In there. That'll even the count, 2-2. Pitch on. Ropes it right over the glove of Eli. That's going to plate 1 run. They're going to hold everybody there. And the Beast increased their lead 2-0 here with runners on the corners and nobody out here in the top of the 3rd. That'll bring up number 21. Time called. Pick attempt to first. That'll miss inside. 1-0's the count. That'll catch the inner half for a strike. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty there. 1-2 to count. The 1-2 offer. And that'll miss as the runner takes off to second. He'll reach on the defensive indifference. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. The 2-2. As he says that one misses. Hold on. That'll miss inside, ball 4 for a walk.
I thought they were batting 12. This is 13 batting. I thought they said that guy was the EA. Come on, 6. No outs, right? No outs?
Man, their lineup's so jacked up, I can't tell what they got.
It's just their 13th bat.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't understand not having an official scorecard.
Two balls, no strikes. Sorry, sitting here trying to do a couple different things here. Time called by the batter. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Bases juiced here in the top of the 3rd. 1-1, excuse me.
I've learned to tune them out.
1 ball, 1 strike, pitch home. In there for a strike. 1-2's the count.
Get my hair 12.
Batter moves to the back of the box. The 1-2 offer. Pops it up down the first base line. That's going to drop for a base hit. And that'll plate another run.
They batted a 19 and he's not even on the lineup. That was 13 batters. They batted 19 and he's not even on the lineup.
Time called here as they're having some issues with the lineup here.
But I'm saying 19 though. They batted a number 19 in the order. 3 was your lead on.
So we got a lineup mix up here. They're trying to hammer that out. Right now, bases juice, 3-0 your score here.
He's not on their lineup sheet.
Is that last inning?
Yeah.
If it is, it's two. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We should have said that right then. Yeah.
So they're trying to figure out the lineup here. Right now, the Canes trail 3-0 here in the top of the third in Goldsboro. Game 2 of pool play today. Mason towing the rubber still. And they're trying to figure all that out here. They're all kinds of confused.
Number 19. Batted number 19, and he's not even on the lineup.
So they're trying to figure this out right now.
Yeah, but you batted 13, and you've batted 13 guys though.
Yeah, it says 13 on yeah, it says 13.
Yeah, but you marked out number 6. You marked out number 6, and
So-
you said
He's like he's 6 in the order. Slow down. Slow down.
All right, we'll step aside just a second while they figure that out. All right, after all that, let's figure it back out. Bases juiced here, 3-0 your score. Nobody out here in the top of the third. And we'll get back into it here. So number 3 steps up to the plate. And Canes are looking for their first out, just having some balls not fall their way so far. And they'll make some defensive changes. They're going to move Ander over to left and put Mackay in right. Pitch home from Mason in there for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. That'll miss in the dirt.
In the fence, stuck in the fence.
Uh-uh. All right, well, Blue will give the Beast another run here. So, all right, that was called a dead ball, but the umpires give the Beast another run here. 4-0 your score. Runners at second and third. 0-1 the count to the batter. Pitch home. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
If you're ready, let's go. Play some defense. Here we go.
Come get him, Mason. You got it, bud.
So 0-2 is the count. Pitch home. And gets him strike 3.
Hey, one down. Here we go.
Ball don't fly. There it is.
Way to get the first out.
So 1 away. That'll bring up number 14. He'll dig in from the right or left side, lefty-lefty matchup here. And that'll put number 99 on deck. Runners at first and second with 1 away here in the top of the third. 4-0 your score. Rain starts to come back in. Pitch home. That'll miss outside. 1-0's the count. All right, 1-0 the count. Runners at second and third. 4-0 your score here. Number 14 digs back in as the rain begins to come back in. The 1-0 offer. To Eli. Eli comes up, fires across the field, gets the out. One run plates, but they'll take the run for the out. So that'll be Eli to Reed. Uh, 5-0 your score, 2 away. Pitch home. Off speed, misses low. 1-0's the count.
We got 2, right? Hey, 2 out. Plays at 1.
The 1-0.
Hey, good pitch right there.
That'll miss just at the top part of the zone, 2-0. 2-0, excuse me. As the rain starts to fall again here. And the 2-0 offer. Ropes it up the middle, base hit. That'll plate another run. 6-0 your score here. And that's going to bring up the catcher, number 34. Runner at first, 2 away, 6-0 your score. Pitch home. Breaking ball misses outside, 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. Pick attempt over to first, not in time. One-0. Comes up empty. 1-1's the count.
Hey, watch the steal, Bryce.
The 1-1. Pick attempt, got him. And they got him. And he'll be called out on the base pass. Picked off, trying to go to second. But the Beast put up 4. Beast put up 4. Umpires put up 1. 6-0 your score. We go to the bottom of the third. You're watching Canes East Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, we go to the bottom of the third. Beast NC Black 6, Canes East-Neely nothing. And we go to the top of the lineup here. Mackay to lead things off this half inning. That'll sail high for a ball. 1-0's the count. 1 ball, no strikes as the rain picks back up here. Been battling the rain all day here.
Let's go, Mackay. Base it right. Let's go. Hey, take that, kid. You good?
Mackay digs back in here. Pitch home. That'll miss in the dirt. 3-0 the count. Mackay digs back in. 3 balls, no strikes. Number 13, Jake, awaits on deck. Pitch home. And that'll miss. Ball 4. A leadoff walk, get things going. Get what you needed? What do you need? Oh, it'll be in this one. Just grab one. That's fine. All right, runner at first. And that brings up Jake. Jake's 1 for 1 on the day. Pitch home. Sails high for a ball. 1-0's the count. That misses high for a ball. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes here. Runner at first. That just misses, kicks away. Mackay will take off on the pass ball. And pitcher will ask for a new ball. With the rain falling in, it's going to be hard to keep them dry. Each team so far has had to battle a rain inning on defense.
Jake.
Jake steps back in. Hitters count here. 3 balls, no strikes. And he'll work Mackay back to second.
Talk them up, guys. I need some energy in here. We can come back one at a time.
That'll miss in the dirt. Mackay's going to take off to third. And that'll put runners on the corners. Nobody out here. That's going to bring up number 10, Eli Suggs.
You get Eli.
And time called.
That's not that good. His knuckleball had moved.
Hey, chip away, guys. One at a time. Let's go. One at bat.
Time called here. Looks like we're going to have a changing of the guards, and we're going to step aside while they warm up their next pitcher. You're watching Canes East Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, guys.
All right, we're back at it. The rain has fallen. New pitcher in, number 24. They go with a righty here. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Eli Suggs. Eli Suggs steps in to get things going. Canes looking to get on the board. First pitch misses, hits the plate for a ball. 1-0's the count.
They went with the extra slow speed.
I think we can get.
Wait back, guys.
Be patient, guys.
1 ball, no strikes.
He's trying to warm up in the rain. There you go.
They got 1. They got 2, double play. But a run does plate. 6-1's the score with 2 away here. That'll bring up the hot bat, number 3, Bryson. With number 14, another hot bat, Maddox, waiting on deck.
Eli, you'll run, I believe. Last batted out, you should run if, when Bryson gets on. We need to waterproof our tent. It's got a few leaks. Find out the best tent.
Pitch home. That'll miss for a ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. In there for a strike. 1-1's the count.
Katie, you got a few leaks in your tent. Just a few.
I appreciate it. It's still better than being nothing.
In there for a ball.
Bigger Bryson.
2-1.
I thought you said put it in your drum. 2 eggs. 2 proteins in 1.
And the 2-1 offer. Down the first base line, could be trouble. And makes the grab for out number 3. Canes can't buy a play their way. They leave none stranded, push 1 across. We go to the top of the 4th. 6-1 your score. You're watching Canes baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, we go to the top of the fourth, 6-1 your score here in Goldsboro. Leading things off this half inning will be number 34, as he was at bat during the pickoff the last half inning. He steps back in. First pitch in from Mason, misses low and in the dirt for a ball. 1-0's the count. Ander goes to third. Eli at short. Davis at second. Reed at first. Jackson right. Jeremiah in center, and Lucas is in left. Battery mate behind the plate for Mason is, of course, Bryson. 1-0 to count. And that'll miss low and in the dirt. Ball 2. The 2-0. Pops it up. Reed making a play on it, and that'll drop. And that'll reach on an error. Error bug has got him in game 2 here today. And we'll have a courtesy runner in here for the catcher. Batter steps in, runner at first. Drills it into center field. Jeremiah ranges to his left. He'll make the grab. The runner will stay put. 1 away. That'll bring up number 19. Ball misses low. 1-0 to count. Good stop by Bryson behind the plate. Keep it in front of him. The 1-0. Fouled off. That'll even count 1-1. I was just wondering. 1-1 the count. Runner with his lead. Mason comes set. Pick attempt to first. Just does get back.
Get him right here, 12.
1 ball, 1 strike to the batter. 1 away, 1 runner on here in the top of the fourth. Toe tapper down the first base line. Throw to first, not in time. Runner takes off to third, throw across the field, and that caught Ander in the neck. Time called. That puts runners on the corners. Looks like it caught him in the clavicle there on the throw from Reed across the field. All right, so runners on the corners, 1 away. That'll bring up number 4. Ball misses high and out. 1-0's the count.
You got it, Mason.
Hey, hard shot for you. Check. Let's go here. The 1-0 offer. And he'll go ahead now. It swings through it, comes up empty. Runner will advance to second on the defensive indifference. 1-1's the count. The 1-1. That'll miss the top of the zone. 2-1's the count. The 2-1. That'll catch the outer half for a strike. 2-2's the count. Two balls, two strikes. Pitch home. Fouled off. Two balls, two strikes, one away, two runners on here in the top of the fourth. Canes trail by 5. Pitch home. Pops it up. Whitley says he's got it. He'll put it away for out number 2. Number 16 digs in, 2 away here. 2 runners on. Mason steps off, asks for the signs again. Fouled off down to first base line and out of play. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 comes up empty. 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 runners on, looking to get out of it. And that one misses. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Off speed, ropes it right past the first baseman. That's going to plate 1. That's going to plate 2. And with that, time called, and we're going to have a pitching change here. We'll let you know what's going on when we come back. You're watching Canes Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back. Maddox Stanley to toe the rubber to come in for Mason. Mason hit his allotted pitch numbers. Defense struggling today in the rain, as to be expected. First pitch, blows it by him, comes up empty. 0-1's the count. 2 outs here, runner at first. As the rain's really coming in again. It's going to stop raining when we leave. That's what's going to happen. Fouls it back. 0-2 to count. Let's see. Mason will finish his day 3 2/3 inning, 10 hits, 8 runs, 7 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 82 pitches, 50 were strikes, 21 batters faced. The 0-2 from Stanley. Blows it by him for strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 8-1 your score. They leave one stranded. You're watching Canes baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, we go. Where do we go? We go to the bottom of the 4th, 8-1 your score. Leading things off this half inning is number 14, Maddox Stanley. Maddox digs in, pitcher comes set, first pitch in, drills it to the shortstop, off the shortstop, so he'll reach on an error.
Got us going. All right, Lucas.
That'll bring up number 2, Lucas Neely. Runner at first, pitch home, swinging for the fence, comes up empty, 0-1's the count.
Hey, you got it. Shorten up. Something hard on the ground. Find a gap.
Base hit. Leave the runner.
That'll miss for a ball. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Maddox with speed at first. Pitcher comes set. The 1-1. Breaking ball short. And that kicked away. Maddox didn't advance on it. Again, really short backstop here, so it's hard to gauge. 2 balls, 1 strike. 8-1 your score here. The 2-1. Fouls it back and out of play. 2-2's the count. Rain has eased off a little bit here. And the 2-2. Pops it foul. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. That'll miss for a ball. Full count as Maddox was on his horse, took off down to second. Time called. Full count here to Lucas.
I'll do it so you can focus.
Runner in scoring position. Full count, payoff pitch. That'll miss ball 4. That puts runners at first and second. Nobody out. That's going to bring up number 11, Davis Whitley.
Got this, baby.
And that'll drop in there for a strike, says Blue. 0-1's the count. Mason Brown awaits on deck. Ander awaits in the hole. The 0-1. Lays off of it for a ball. That'll even the count. 1-1. Pitcher toes the rubber. Maddox gets his lead at second. Lucas at first. The 1-1 offer. Right into the glove of the second baseman. Slides back in safe. So that'll bring up Mason Brown with 1 away. Mason digs in from the left side, looking to keep something going here. Ander awaits on deck. 8-1 your score. Pitch home. Little toe tapper to the pitcher. They'll go to third, get the out there, and that's all they'll get. So he'll reach on the fielder's choice. So 2 away here, and that'll bring up number 7, Ander. Number 8, Jeremiah, waits on deck. Pitcher comes set. Pitch home. That'll miss for a ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Pops it up. Third base side. Third baseman giving chase. That'll drop foul. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to Ander. Lucas dancing off a second. Mason dancing off a first. Jeremiah waits on deck. Pitcher looks in, gets a sign, comes set. The 1-1. Sails high for a ball. 2-1's the count. The 2-1 offer. In there for a strike, says Blue. Deuces wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on in the bottom of the 4th. Canes trail by 7. The 2-2. That'll miss outside, full count. Full count payoff pitch. Tapped it down to first base line. Foul. He'll live to see another one. Another payoff pitch coming down the pipe. This will be pitch number 7 of the at-bat. And that'll hit him. So he'll reach on a hit by pitch. So bases juiced here. 2 away. Canes looking for a 2-out rally as they trail by 7. Jeremiah up to bat. Number 33, Reed, awaits on deck. Top of the lineup in the hole. Tapper to the shortstop. Shortstop comes up looking too, and he'll get him for out number 3. They leave 3 stranded. We go to the top of the 5th. You're watching Canes baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, we go to the top of the 5th. Probably going to be the last inning where the home team will get an at-bat. As we get ready to get underway here, we'll give you the defensive lineup here. Ander is at 3rd, Jake at short, Davis at 2nd, Eli at 1st, Lucas in right, Jeremiah in center, and Mackay in left. First pitch in from Maddox this half inning, misses low for a ball to his battery mate, Bryson behind the plate. 1-0 to count. The 1-0. Misses low, 2-0. Pops it up. That's going to be out of play. 2-1 the count. The rain has stopped again here in Goldsboro, thankfully. The 2-1. Just a bit low. 3-1's the count. 3 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff batter this half inning. Maddox looks in, gets his sign. The 3-1. That'll miss low, ball 4. He'll draw base on balls. That'll bring up number 23. Number 32 gets his lead at first. Maddox takes a look at him as number 23 digs in from the right side. Righty-righty matchup here. Steps off, works the runner back to first. Maddox comes set. Pitch home. Misses low. 1-0's the count.
Bigger Maddox.
The 1-0. Into left field. Mackay on the run. That's going to drop in front of him. He was playing a little deep. And that'll put 2 runners on here in the top of the 5th. So 2 runners on. That's going to bring up number 21. 21 steps in from the right side. Pitch home. Sails high for a ball. 1-0's the count. Swings through it for a strike. That'll even it up. 1-1. Swings through that one for a strike. 1-2's the count. Maddox comes set for the 1-2. Misses low. 2-2's the count. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Canes looking for their first out here in the top of the 5th. Runners on by a walk and a base hit. Pitch home. Sails high for a ball. Runner takes off to third. And full count. Three-two to count. Full count, payoff pitch. Runner's gone on the pitch. That misses low, ball 4. Bases juiced, nobody out. Top of the 5th. Batter steps in, number 24. Infield moves in. In there for a strike on the outer half. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. Catches the outer half again, strike 2. Maddox comes set. Pitch home. Misses low. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 offer. Just missed. 2-2's the count. That'll miss. Works the count full. Full count. Bases loaded here. And he'll go down looking for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up number 3 for the Beast with bases juiced here in the top of the 5th. Swings, comes up empty. 0-1's the count.
Go, boys. Get out of here. Here we go.
The 0-1
Yes, sir.
in there for strike 2.
Hey, touch your back. Go on. Here we go.
Stanley looking for back-to-backs here. The 0-2 offer. Comes up empty. Strike 3.
Come on, boys. He's at 25 pitches. He's pitched 25.
So with 2 away and bases juiced, that'll bring up number 14 to the plate. Here in the top of the 5th. That'll put number 99 on deck. Pitch home. Misses low for a ball. 1-0's the count.
We left 8 on, and then we've missed it. We had about 3 plays we could have made in the field. I think we make the outfield.
The 1-0. That'll miss low. 2-0 to count.
He did, because he caught a few outside that he didn't call.
Time has expired. We will finish the inning. This will be the final inning of the game. Next pitch in there for a strike. 2-1's the count. The 2-1 offer. Pops it up. Jake calls everybody off, says he's got it. He'll put it away for out number 3. They leave 3 stranded. 8-1 your score. We go to the bottom of the 5th, final inning. You're watching Canes baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, we go into the bottom of the 5th. 8-1 your score. Leading things off this half inning will be number 33, Reed. Top of the lineup, number 5, Mackay, waits on deck. Time has expired. This will be all that's left, so they either put up 8 runs or take the L. First pitch in from the pitcher. In there for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer. That'll miss. 1-1. Reed will dig back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pops it up. Center fielder takes a couple steps in, takes a couple steps back, makes the grab. Out number 1. So with 1 away, that'll bring up the top of the lineup. Number 5, Mackay. That puts number 13, Jake, on deck. Mackay digs in. One away, nobody on. Pitch home. Down the third base line and foul. 0-1's the count. Getting a couple baseballs here. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. That'll miss outside. 1-1's the count. The 1-1 offer. That'll miss. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. 8-1 your score here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 away, nobody on. Mackay looking to start the fire here. The 2-1. In there for a strike. 2-2's the count. The 2-2. That'll miss. Full count. The guy digs back in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back to stay alive. And we'll do it again. 7th pitch of the at-bat. Time called. Full count, payoff pitch number 2. Pops it up. Third baseman ranges over, runs out of room.
Here we go, boys, 1 at a time.
Getting another dry baseball here. Should not have this problem tomorrow. Weather's supposed to be a lot nicer tomorrow. If they can make it through the day without too much rain, we'll play tomorrow. Mackay digs back in. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Payoff pitch number 3. And comes up empty. 2 away.
Here we go, boys.
All right, that'll bring up number 13, Jake. He'll step in from the right side. 2 away, nobody on. Number 10, Eli, waits on deck. Breaking ball drops in for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. Ropes it to the third baseman. Third baseman comes up, fires across the field for out number 3. And with that, the Canes will finish the day 1-1 on the day. They win the first game and drop the second one. 2 games playing in the rain here in Goldsboro. Again, they finish 1-1. Your Canes are coached today by Coach Neely and Eli. We'll let you know tomorrow on when we play bracket play. Hit the like and subscribe, and you'll be notified when we go live. I'm Coach Chris. Have a great afternoon, everybody.